I'm Roger Underhill. This is my wife,
Denise Underhill.
and we are from Underhill Swing and Shag Dance Collective. And tonight we're going to break down what we just did, and that was what we call the back-to-back. So hopefully you enjoy this. Can you do it on the dance floor this weekend? Pretty easy step.
This is one of the steps that we teach to our beginner class once they're in a few weeks, and so it gets them on their dancing journey, and they really enjoy it.
Yep, it does that. This pattern uses three main components that we teach in our basic class, in our beginner class. They are the basic triple step, the kickball change, and the stutter step. And those are the three basic components. If you don't know those, then we'll go over them real quick and make sure that you've got those down pat, okay? Triple step rhythm is a basic shag rhythm. It's rock step, triple step is a shag done in a pattern. But when we teach it in our swing class, we teach it just as a triple step, and don't really put a whole lot of structure to it until we get into the shag class. So for us, it's simply a 5, 6, 7, 8, and rock, step, triple step, then rock, step, triple step, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, triple step, then rock, step, triple step, and rock, step. Yeah, so that's just the basic. That's your basic shag basic. Puts it in a slot and in a different footwork pattern. But in most swing, East Coast, West Coast, and all these others, it is simply a triple step, rock step. Different counts. It's best to say triple step, rock step, because the counts are all over the place depending on where you're dancing. So the next piece of it is a kickball change. Kickball change is an old jazz move. Back from the 20s and 30s. It's a really old jazz move. So, and it goes like this. It is and for us, it's more of a brush than a kick. So it's a rock, step, kickball change, and rock. Please use up with it. Kickball change, and rock, step. Kickball change, 3 and skip, rock, step. Kickball change, brush ball change, and rock, step. 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 Yeah, so you can use a brush ball change on your basic, even if you're in a basic. And we're doing the rock step, where we go rock, step, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, brush ball change, 1 and 2, triple step, kickball change, triple step, kickball change. So that's how it can be used. It can be used all over the place. You're here, hopefully on the video, you heard some of the brushes where we don't really take our foot off the floor. We don't actually kick. You can kick, but we will brush in order to keep it. We try to keep our feet on the floor, especially if you're doing shag. You want your feet on the floor.
So for technique, when you do the brush ball change, always think about keeping your toe down and try to make contact with the ball of your foot right there. So brush, toe down. You never want to get your feet up in the air like that, like a kick. Number one, we don't want to see the bottom of your shoe. It's also going to make you lose balance easy. And so if you keep it just a nice little brush, that's what we're after.
Guys, when you're doing the kickball change, your weight is always on your right leg. Ladies, always on the left leg.
Yeah.
Right, as you're doing a standard brush ball change or kickball change. It's always there. So this foot's always available just to move and do whatever we want to with it. But our weight is on the right side. Guys, left side for the ladies. Okay? That good? Yeah, I think so. All right. Now the next move is a stutter step. This is a little bit different rhythm in that it starts on an and. So it goes to rock, step, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6.
This rhythm is sometimes difficult for people, our students, to learn, simply because you're starting with a and step to begin with.
Right.
And they're used to going 1 and 2, not and 1 and 2. So
Right.
for some of them, in order to get them used to that feel, I would say, don't worry about going back and forth like this just yet. Let's get this rhythm first. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6.
And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4.
And I would tell them move their foot in front. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6. Go in front, back together, in front, back together.
5, 6.
Then eventually
and 2,
start
and 3,
crossing
and
over.
4, and 5, 6.
And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6.
And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6.
So
That's
sometimes
because
that helps.
I got behind her.
Yeah, sometimes that helps them to understand that rhythm, and then they can worry a little bit later about crossing their foot over, because to try to teach them that rhythm and also crossing the foot, sometimes it's difficult to grasp all of that at one time.
Okay. The lead on this is it's a lead follow pattern. I don't call this. I use it a lot on the social floor because so many follows get it really quickly. And the lead is just, it was when I turn, rock, step, triple step, and rock, step, triple step. We do our first triple back to back. Okay? Then our second triple, we're turning back to each other, triple step. Okay? And then we are going in stutter step, right? Rock, step, triple step, and stutter step.
Now,
Okay.
how do I know that I'm supposed to turn my back? Well, if we're dancing and he leads it, and the first time I don't follow it very well because maybe I've got a little noodle arm going on here, and I'm like, oh, look at that noodle arm right there, you know? He can't turn my body unless I give him a nice frame so that when he turns my arm, my body goes with it.
Yeah, notice we get this rock, step, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 5, 6. It can be done just as a basic move, right? Rock, step, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 5, 6. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 5, 6. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 5, 6. Okay, it's good. All
So
right.
I did a stutter,
Yep.
he did a rock,
Exactly.
playing around.
Playing around. Yep, so the lead is pretty simple. Now, like I said, a lot of times I'll do it and they don't get it, right? They'll stay there. If they do stay there, I'm going, you know, boop, boo-doo, pa-da, and work them through it as a follow. And usually they do get it pretty quickly.
So guys, when you lead this, if you take her arm and make that, for you it's a backward C.
Yes.
You make a backward C, she follows with frame. Then when you come back up, same thing. Go out and down. If you go straight down, she's not going to know what she's supposed to do. But you're turning her frame by taking that arm out and down, and then coming back the same way.
That's right. That's right. So we try it again. We go 5, 6, 7, 8, and rock, step, triple step, and rock, step, back and front, and stutter step, and kickball change, rock, step. Okay?
So on this, we're going to teach you 2 ways to do after we come out of the kickball change, rock, step will be your very basic version. Okay?
All right. So again, rock, step, triple step, and rock, step, triple step, and stutter step. Now that's important right there, right? Because we're going triple step, and stutter step. There's not a hesitation there. There's not a rock steps. Go straight to a stutter. Count is, for the users to count, it is 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 5 and 6. Okay? Stutter on the end, 5 and 6. Nice, right? Here we go. Rock, step, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 5 and 6. So from here, we're going to turn 90 degrees, and give a 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. What we call the JV version. Okay? So
now on that, how do I know what I'm supposed to do? Once again, frame. And he's going to take my hand this way, so my body's going to follow. Okay?
Yep, so when we make that turn, and 5 and 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Okay? And that ends that pattern. So it goes rock, step, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. And that's the pattern. We do it from the other side. So we can see it from here. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8, and rock, step, triple step, and rock, step, triple step, and stutter step, kickball change, and rock, step. Okay, and that's it. 2 sides, 2 angles. Hopefully you got that. So the next thing we do is we introduce what we call the varsity version, and that's doing a traveling kickball change on the end of that right there. So after we do, we'll go through it again, and then rock, step, triple step, and rock, step, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and stutter step, kickball change, traveling. Okay? This is a little syncopated rhythm. It's somewhat difficult for some of our students to get that rhythm, but it is whenever you're moving. A lot of times we'll do in our classes, we will kickball change across the floor, right? So we will go kickball change, kickball change, kickball change, kickball change, kickball change, and we'll travel that kickball change. Then we'll go back across the floor the other way, kickball change, kickball change, kickball change, kickball change, just to give the people an understanding of how to move a kickball change. Well, a lot of times we will, one of my signature moves, or one that I like a lot, is a kickball change down the line with my partner. Kickball change, kickball change, kickball change, kickball change. Yep, so we travel that kickball change. That's one of the things I love about kickball changes. So from here, again, the finish of that move is a rock, step, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 5 and 6. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 5 and 6. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 5, 6.
Now, if you notice on my kickball change, when I'm doing my traveling, my goal is to get from here to over there. So I'm going to take a pretty big step.
Right? 5, 6. Go all through it.
Yep, from the top.
Rock, step, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 5 and 6.
Kickball change, kickball change, kickball change, triple,
1 and 2, 3 and 4,
and rock, step. Because when we're changing places, I want to cover a lot of real estate on my kickball change when I travel.
Our little floor here is but 7 feet by 4 feet, so you should be okay. Dance on any dance floor. Right? You give us the space, we'll use it, but we can dance in a smaller space as well. Not many people understand that. Rock, step, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 5, 6. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 5 and 6. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 5, 6. All right, I'm gonna put some music on and we're gonna dance it out.
It steals the show. Our feet find the rhythm.
got a little extra credit on the ferry. You'll see that later. Thanks for joining us, and we'll dance with you somewhere down that road. Bye-bye.